All right, so today we're going to talk about streams a little bit, and what I decided to focus my presentation on was like transportation streams and stream velocity. Uh, Real quick disclaimer: this picture that's in the background was not supposed to be on every slide, but I'm horrible with technology, and it's stuck there. So you'll have to see that man bending over measuring the stream water for all like 4 slides. So we'll start off. What controls stream velocity? The speed of water in the stream is the stream's velocity, obviously. There's a few factors that control that. I might go out of order. I'm trying not to read right off the PowerPoint. One factor is water levels rising. So if the water level rises, therefore that means more water in the stream. So obviously, as we would all assume, the stream would go faster. But what I found interesting is if the water levels rise too high, that the water starts to go out of the stream's channel, the water velocity actually won't increase anymore if the water begins going out. Won't be the size of the sediments at the bottom of the stream, on the bed of the stream. Let's put that for example, if you're driving the car down the interstate and there's a wall here, if you hit the wall, you're going to stop. Now, water works a little differently because it will go over the wall, but it's still going to slow down the water. Another example I think of is I went for a run through town the other day. Yes, I'm fat. I'm 280 pounds, and I run like 4 miles at a time. But I went over the bridge, and it was really windy outside, and the wind was pushing me back, which is slowing me down. I just thought that was funny to share. Let's go to the next slide here. We'll talk about sediment transportation. Organic and inorganic particles can move through a stream. This is known as sediment transportation. Suspended loads are when sediments are suspended in the water. They're moving in the flow. Bedded loads are sediments that are settled on the bed of the stream, on the bottom. Bigger, heavier pieces of sediment are typically on the bottom, and small, light pieces of sediment are suspended. Suspended particles will stay suspended unless the water flow slows, which we'll get to that. Big part bed load is on the bottom of the stream. Water flow can cause it to bounce, roll, or slide, as we see here. Big rocks, big tree stumps, things like that, they're going to stay on the bed unless it's like flood type conditions, which really push the flow rate up. Suspended loads, they have to have moving water. Loads aren't going to be suspended if there's no moving water. Larger things or small things can be suspended loads. The larger things typically are going to drop through that turbulence and get to the bed of the stream. Small sediment is not guaranteed to stay in the suspended flow. If the flow rate's slow enough, even the smallest of sediment can settle to the bottom. Here's my works cited page real quick. Cool experiment I thought of. It's in a Taco Bell cup. If you don't like Taco Bell, I don't think you're American. So I put some salt, some Italian seasoning, some chili powder, and a lot of black pepper, if you can't tell, in this cup. I'm going to add some water into this cup. We're adding it. Got to make sure I get a good bit of water so that things will... Okay, now, there's actually some flow in there right now. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm fixing to make a mess, I know it. My dog smells it. He's excited. Chief, tell everybody what's up. He's shy. Sorry, he's camera shy. So as we see here, I'm going to spin this. I'm going to create some kind of water flow. God, I'm going to make a mess. Please don't get the Chromebook wet. As you can see, the heavier particle sediment, which would be the pepper, is staying towards the bed of the cup. My lighter stuff, my salt, my chili powder, it's all suspended in here. If you watch, you'll see the pepper starts to settle first. The slower it gets, the more you're going to see that red chili powder start to flow to the bottom. The Italian seasoning is actually very light, so it's really suspended. And the salt, you can't even tell it's in there. It's suspended so much because it's such a light sediment compared to the other. But as this stops and slows down, we can see everything starts to settle at the bottom. Now notice there's very little water flow here, but the salt and Italian seasoning is still staying suspended. Eventually, if we let this sit, if I could record for, heck, I don't know, probably 2 hours, maybe all the salt would settle and the Italian seasoning slowly starting to get down there. But I just thought this was a real cool, easy way to give an example of this, of suspended particles and bedded particles. It's actually kind of cool to watch I'm probably not going to drink this. I'm actually about to grill a lot of chicken. This could be some good, marinade for it, but I'm not big on marinating chicken. But I may just let this sit here and kind of time it and see how long it takes everything to settle to the bottom. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to do that, but if I do decide to do it, I promise I will post in the replies how long it took all of this stuff to settle to the bottom of the water. I hope y'all found this interesting and a good quick review for as far as velocity and things transporting in the stream. And good luck to the rest of your college career. I'm not big on videos and stuff, but I actually found this kind of fun doing these 2 assignments this semester. Have a great day. Enjoy life. Stay positive. Positivity